Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Friday the 18th of October. Now on a Friday I use my animal cards. I've got these tarot cards and oracle cards as well. So I'll pick one from each and see which animals come out for us today. Don't forget, if you're new here, please do like and subscribe to this channel. It's always lovely to know that new people are joining, and thank you for all of you that do come back regularly and see me and leave comments. It's always great to hear from you too. Okay, so let's see who comes out. Oh, interesting. Magpie. 7 of feathers. Okay. So what's going on with this magpie? What do you think about magpies? I love seeing magpies personally. I think they're beautiful. I think if you've ever seen one of their feathers, there's so much more to them. Their feathers actually remind me of the crystal labradorite, because it looks kind of dark, but when you look in them, there's these beautiful tinges, and I just really love them. But some people get really scared when they see magpies and they have to salute them or feel that they're bad luck. And it's funny, isn't it? It's funny that he's also in the 7 of feathers, which is also the 7 of swords in a normal pack. And the 7 of swords is that kind of mental confusion where you're not really sure what you're supposed to be thinking. I wonder what you're thinking then about this key, because another thing with magpies, they're known to take shiny objects from people. They've even been known to come into an open window and take things off of windowsills, people's keys, people's jewellery. So they are known as a bit of a thief as well. So I guess it's quite, I guess it can be quite fitting that he is here in this 7 of feathers, where we don't know what to trust or who to trust, or whether we trust our own judgment. So I would invite you to have a look at this magpie and make your own story up as to what you think he's doing. Has he taken this key from the 10? Is it his key and he's actually trying to move it away from to keep it safe? Why are these feathers on the ground? Are they things that he's taken as well? Or has he just been in a fight and that's the feathers of somebody else? We don't know. There's no right or wrong answer. But how you interpret this card may say a lot about what's going on in your own mind regarding trust issues, whether we can really make any judgments if we haven't seen the bigger picture. I mean, you might just be focusing on this lovely rainbow going, oh, the sun's come out, that's nice, that's, you know, it's a nice fresh atmosphere, and everything's starting to look a bit better. Really interesting that actually I'm not going to say what this represents, because I feel that looking at this card and making your own mind up is kind of the point that it's come out today. And that's a very good point actually, about seeing the bigger picture. We don't know. We don't know the rest of this story. We don't know what's happening either side of that grass. We don't know if there's more tents. We just don't know. So sometimes that's really frustrating, isn't it? I'm just going to read the message in the book for the magpie. It's really frustrating to not know. And this message is, be alert to the art of deception in others or in yourself. So that's very interesting too, isn't it? In yourself. We can deceive ourselves, especially with other people. We can either go one extreme and go, no, I don't like anyone, I don't trust anyone, or we can be too trusting. But there does seem to be a theme about being aware that there might be more going on than you perhaps know yourself. And sometimes we never get to see that bigger picture. So we've just got to be guided by our intuition, whether something's good for us to be around or not, or someone maybe. So let's see who comes out. I feel that's a bit of a warning maybe. But don't forget, we had the full moon yesterday, and the full moon is about one of the things that happens in full moons is we do get the opportunity to let go of what isn't serving us. So if that uncomfortable feeling is around you, maybe you need to do something to let go of it. Okay, let's see who else comes up. Now, we've got another 7. And 7's a very magical number, but we've got this beautiful... Oh, hang on. That's the wrong cards. Okay, so I was meant to pick an oracle card then. But I didn't. I picked the Seven of Shells. But I will pick an oracle card as well. They're right here. I'll put them right in front of me so I don't forget. My memory is just mental at the moment. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's a message for me too. But the Seven of Shells, this beautiful, lovely little sea lion. He's popping his head up to say hello, isn't he? There's another lovely rainbow in this card. I feel the energy of this sea lion is calmer, softer, inviting you to kind of share your feelings. And I feel he came out unintentionally, but I do feel that that is a message in itself, that even though I'm a bit scatty and my mind's all over the place, someone's come out to give me a little bit of help. So maybe that's there for you too. I feel this sea lion is coming out to maybe take you, because they're very different environments, and I think that's a really good, important message. Taking yourself away from an environment that's causing you a lot of mental stress and uncertainty can be what's needed to just kind of get your ideas and your feelings in order. So I feel that this is a message about removing yourself and perhaps even being in a place where you have got somebody that you can just run ideas by, to just talk through your feelings, but also it could just be you working out. I feel like these are being put in a nice ordered row, and these are the ones that we can just let go of, and these are the ones that are relevant. So it's like picking out the details, working through the confusion. Sevens are a very magical number, but they're also the idea of progression, you know, just moving forward and working things out. And this full moon was a very powerful energy about moving forward and progressing because of the Mars being active and it being in Aries, which is a very active sign. But I do think we can't move forward until we absolutely know how we think and feel about something. And I just feel like they may have a little bit of work to do before you can do that. So now let's pick an oracle card and see if it can tie in nicely with those two. Right, we've got Peacock again. Oh, that's lovely. Number 46, Peacock Spirit, Let It Shine. I want to say here, someone said this to me once. They sent me a little card and I've still kept it. It was years and years ago. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. And that really resonates with me as I'm looking at this peacock. I feel like this situation, this magpie especially, again, it's other people trying to take power off of us, take energy off of us, make us doubt ourselves. And I feel like you've learned enough lessons now to know that that's happening and to stand in your power and be you. So I know I've said take yourself off and think about things, but what I don't want to happen here is there to be any kind of knock of self-esteem or self-worth or doubting your intuition, because you are too brave and bold to do that. Remember yesterday we had 9 of Cups, which was that lovely man sitting with all his cups, and the 4 of Wands saying, you know, you should celebrate, you've achieved so much. And remember that there's always going to be challenges along the way. There's always going to be people wanting to, you know, let their egos interfere with our path. But don't let it happen, because you have got this beautiful spirit within you that, you know, it's time for you to shine. So make sure that you do. So you got an extra card there. And I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back again tomorrow with another reading for you. See you then.